Hey, welcome back guys. In this video, we will be focusing on running Postman collection in Travis CI. So let's take a look at what we will be covering in this video. So we're going to start off with creating our GitHub repository, and then we're going to move our Postman collection and environment file that we exported in our previous video and move them over to a test folder. And from there, in the same folder, we're going to create a Travis CI file and put that in our root directory. Then we're going to move all of these changes and push them to GitHub. Once the changes are in GitHub, we will trigger our Travis CI build and see the results of our Postman collections in Travis CI. So this is how our overall flow will look like. We're going to start off with a terminal, push changes to GitHub, build on our Travis CI, and then see our Postman test over there. So let's get started. If you have seen the previous video, you will remember that we created these two files. One is the production JSON as well as one is the Trello Postman collection. Let me bring over the terminal here, and if I'm already in desktop, and if I type in dir here, what this will do is kind of print whatever I have over here in my desktop. So you can see this, I have Postman environment JSON file as well as the Trello Postman collection file. So what we will do is create a new folder and move these two files into that new folder. So let's do that. So I can create a new folder by just doing mkdir, and then I will name my folder. I will call that Postman. So this will just create this folder over here. I will drag and drop these two files over here, then cd into my Postman. Okay, so in my Postman folder, what I have now is these two files. So what I will actually do is create another folder inside this and name this one test. So all my test related data will kind of go in here. So I'm going to drag and drop all those two files in here. So at this point in my Postman folder, if I just type in dir, so I have this test folder, and in that test folder, I have these two files that I just moved over. So let's just open this up in VS Code and then take a look at those two files. So I just open up that folder in VS Code, and you can see that the test folder is here, and then I have these two files that I exported out of Postman is also over here. Okay, so that's good. So now let's go over to GitHub and create a new GitHub repository. So I'm going to pull up Chrome over here. So this is my GitHub repository. I'm going to click on the plus button here and do new repository. From there, I'm going to name my repository. So I can name this one, let's say Postman test. And then I can give a description to my test. So let's say Postman test for YouTube tutorial. Okay, and then I will create repository. So once this is created, it gave me this SSH related information, or I can just follow along with this information over here. So I'm just going to follow along over here. So I'm going to pull up my terminal, and in my terminal, I will just kind of copy this entire remote add. And before doing that, what I have to do in my Postman folder, I'm going to do git init to initialize my Git repository. So that just got initialized. And then I'm going to paste the GitHub remote URL and hit enter. Now, if I do git status, I can see the test folder that's in my interact files. Now, before pushing in that test folder, what we're going to do is go back to our VS Code and create a new Travis YAML file. So I'll go back to VS Code. And here in my root directory, I'm going to do right click, new file, and then create travis.yaml file. Now let's add all our Travis configuration over here. So I'm going to start off with typing in language. So we're going to use Node.js here, and then give the version for my Node.js. The version we're going to be using is 14.4.0, which is the latest at this moment. And then I'm going to say install what I want to install here. So we just need to install Newman. That will get installed. And then basically the script we want to run. So the script that we were running was doing Newman run. I will do the same thing, but I cannot directly do Newman because we are not installing this globally. So what I will do is passing the node modules and then run Newman through that. So I can do that node modules and do /.bin. And then I will type in Newman here, and I can do run. And then I can pass in the same data that we have over here. So I'm going to right click here to my collection, copy this file name, and say test / pass in that name. And then I can pass in the production collection data. So I'm going to copy this and do same thing, test / pass that in. So what we just did here is we said to Travis that we're going to be using Node.js, and then we are installing a Newman package. And then in our script, we are saying that, okay, in your node modules, run the Newman run command, and then we are passing in our collection data as well as the environment data that we have stored in our test folder. Now, when we will push this to GitHub, and then when we connect GitHub to our Travis, the Travis will automatically pick up this file and then start running the Newman test for us. So let's take a look at how we can do that. So first off, I'm going to push these changes. If I do git status again, you can see I have two files over here. So I'm going to push that over to GitHub. I'm going to go git add dot, which will add all of the files in. Now, if I do git status again, I can see all three files are there. Now I'm going to do git commit. I can just say base files. And this will add my first commit. And then I'm going to push this -u origin, then master. Okay, so I've pushed my changes into GitHub. Let's head over to GitHub and take a look at our changes. I'm here, let me just refresh. Okay, as you can see, all the changes are over here in GitHub. I can see the test folder, and then we have this two environment variable as well as the Postman collection file. Awesome, so everything is looking good. Now let's head over to Travis CI and connect this repository with Travis. Now this is my Travis CI dashboard. If you haven't really created a Travis CI account before, you can sign up, it's free. And once you sign up, you can click on dashboard here and you will probably see no active repositories over here. Now at this moment, we don't really have any repository connected with GitHub. Now to connect Travis CI with GitHub, what I can do is click over here and then click on settings. And then in settings, I have this GitHub's app integration. If I click on manage, it will ask me if it wants to connect all the repositories or only the selected repositories. I'm going to just do only selected repositories. So I don't want to connect all of them. And then I'm going to pick the one that I want, which is Postman. And then I'm going to do approve and install. Okay, so it's just asking me to sign back in. So I'm going to do sign in with GitHub. Okay, so there you go. So we have our Automation Bro Postman test. Now at this moment, it probably might trigger the build for you, or you would probably see something like this where it's not going to trigger the build. So what we can do is actually do a manual trigger build. So to do that, I will click on this more options here and then do trigger build. Then it will say which branch you want to trigger it on. So we're going to trigger it on the master branch. So I'm going to click on trigger custom build. So this will automatically pick up the Travis YAML file that we created. Now, if you notice, it just started working. And one thing to notice here is it's actually running on the Node 14.4 version, which we specified in our Travis YAML file. So we know that it picked up the file properly. Now let's see if the test will run for us. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes, and once this is done, I will be back. Okay, so my build finished. And if you notice here, it says build passing. So everything went good. And if I scroll down, you can see that it actually executed all the Trello tests for me. So I can see all the get related test, the post test for a card. And if I scroll down, I can actually see the same terminal related view that we saw in our previous video. It's actually showing up over here too. So our build succeeded, all tests are running. So that's pretty good. And if I go back to GitHub and just do a reload here, you can see that I have this check mark here because it's connected with Travis CI. If I click on that, it says all checks have passed. So GitHub knows that all checks have passed. It actually connected with Travis CI and picked up the build status and passed it over here. Now let's say if in future you want to make some more changes to your Postman collection, you can add in the new collection data, or basically add in a new request, export that, push it back to our GitHub. What that will do is trigger a new build for you, and then it will just tell you if the build succeeded or failed. In our scenario, we will not be adding in more changes here, and we'll just kind of leave everything over here. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. To quickly sum up, we actually pushed our changes to GitHub. Then from there, we told Travis CI to pick up the Travis YAML file and then execute our test that we passed in the script command, which was basically saying that run the Newman run command and pass in the collection as well as the environment related files. So that's it for this video, guys. In the next video, I will do a wrap up of everything we have covered in this series. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you would like me to make content on related to Postman. If you'd like to support my work, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button on this video. You could also support me by sharing this video with others, and if you have the financial means, you can support me through Buy Me a Coffee website. I will add the link for that in the description below. That's it for this video, guys. See you in the next one.